Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams.
And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning, Mr. Kirby. Today we have on third graders, Benson, Brooklyn, and Christina. Thanks for being with us.
Well, you can see that I'm wearing a scarf and a hat. Not that it's cold in my office, but it's colder outside than it was yesterday. And I'm wearing especially because Ada McFarland, who is in Mrs. Spreitzer's room, Ada's grandmother has a group of women that get together and they make these beautiful caps and beautiful scarves. You could get one that matches like this, or you could mix and match. But we have so many things to keep students warm in the winter. And maybe you don't know that. So Mr. Kirby, when it's your turn to talk, will you mention that and tell students how they could get that? But Mr. Miller, it's important that we're always safe, which includes our bodies.
That's right. That's fantastic that we have that given to you. I mean, that's so caring. And that kind of leads me into what I want to say again today. I have a positive office referral for JJ with the word caring in it. It says from Mrs. Heiser, she is so helpful and caring to students coming on the bus each day to Findlay. You see her, the way she talks to students and staff members, teachers, and whomever she has contact with. She has that caring way about her that you want to be friends with her. That's what I would say easily. Then, of course, we have Joseph in third grade, and some of you know him on this morning meeting really well. I love this statement about him that Mrs. Wilcox wrote. He is a leader and a fantastic friend. We see that in action. Thanks, Joseph. Jonah, too, another third grader working hard. He's another great friend. And then Mrs. Blair gave Alice Johnson one, a second grader. And this is really true as well. She's a role model and kind to others. So again, we're talking about friendship, belongingness, kindness, caring. It's what we display and show every day at Findlay, and that goes a long way no matter what's going on with anybody here. So I appreciate that. I get to eat with them today on the stage. That's even better.
Your favorite day of the week.
You're right.
It is. It's warm. We have some warm things to wear, but it's heartwarming to hear those comments and those teachers naming it. And I agree wholeheartedly with everything they said about those students. And the great thing about Findlay is that, we could sit here on this morning meeting for the rest of the school day and rattle off many names and how warm and kind and friendly, just like JJ, just like Alice, just like Joseph. So that's great. I'm really warmed by that. And like Mrs. Adams said, we do have, if you don't have a warm coat, or if your mittens are torn, or you've grown out of something like that, hat, gloves, if you want a scarf, we have many of those resources available. Let your teacher know, let one of us know, and we'll get that wherever you need that. We'll make sure it fits, and we'll make sure that you're warm for recess and for any time you're away from here, because the winter will be coming. It's almost winter, but it's not chilly in here. And speaking of warmth, we've got some great third graders here with us too that would be added to that list. So I think it's their turn. Christina?
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out for all the Findlay students being respectful to the teachers.
That's great. Thanks for cheering us on. Brooklyn, Benson?
We have a shout out for all the students in the school for being kind to each other and doing their work.
Excellent. Thank you, too. That's what it's all about. Oh, and by the way, what a great John Deere Financial store yesterday. The delivery, a little bit different this year. Thanks to everybody that helped out. Thanks for your patience. I do still have the Super Saver certificates, so look for those today. And if you have any questions about your order, again, let your teacher know, and they'll track me down or shoot me an email, and we'll get that resolved. So, without any further ado, it's a wonderful Thursday here at Findlay. We love you. We're glad you're here because we are thinking about your future, which maybe, Benson, you might find yourself in college. So are you ready for a college cheer? 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does 5th grade graduate?
20, 33.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 4th grade graduate?
20, 34.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 3rd grade graduate?
20, 35.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 2nd grade graduate?
20, 36.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does 1st grade graduate?
20, 37.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate?
20, 38.
Findlay Dreamers, dream big. We believe.
We believe.
Full hearts.
Whole hearts.
Better together.
Better together.